1,363.05%, 1,020.89%, and more like this. How come? Sometimes opportunities come along that are just too good to miss. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. To find the best cryptocurrency investments, check out Token Metrics, use my affiliate link for a discount. Safety and security notice, please watch out for comments like this by scammers pretending to be me or other crypto YouTubers. Also, please follow me on bittube.video. You can also follow me on Odyssey. These are both censorship-resistant platforms, and every now and then I am going to post a video which isn't going to be on YouTube. Find me on these platforms. Warning, some of the APYs quoted in this video are significantly lower because I recorded this video about a week ago. Now, they're still worthwhile in their several hundreds, so I still think it's an opportunity that's worth looking into. Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this video, I'm going to be putting some coins into a liquidity pool to get some ridiculous returns, because I'm right in at the beginning, and as an incentive, they are offering some really high APYs. How high? Take a look at this. 821.28% here. 1,391.99%, 1,539.09%, 1,499.55%, 1,363.05%, 1,020.89%, and more like this. How come? And surely there's a snag. Well, there is a snag, and I'm going to go through it, how it all works and why the APYs are so high and what this is all about. Now, before I get into that, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, click, comment, notification bell. Give me a ticker symbol of a coin in one of the comments. That really does help. And this video is about osmosis.zone. Osmosis is an automated moneymaker. Automated market maker, although it is possible to make money from it automatically. Automated market maker, a DEX. Now, what is an automated market maker? An automated market maker is a decentralized exchange where people just trade with pools. So normally, if I go to a centralized exchange and I want to sell some Bitcoin, there's got to be somebody at the other end who wants to buy that Bitcoin. Now, with Bitcoin and ETH and USDT, it's not a problem because there's always buyers and takers. But for small projects with small coins or tokens with no liquidity, I want to sell, I don't know, some obscure token that's ranked 137,000 on CoinMarketCap, and there's nobody who wants to buy it. What an automated market maker does is it has pools of those coins or tokens for people to trade in and out of. Now, the first one to use this method is Uni Swap, and everybody knows how well Uni Swap has done, but Uni Swap is handicapped by the fact that it's on the Ethereum blockchain, really expensive gas fees, slow transaction times. So for small players, somebody wanting to go in and trade a couple of $100 worth of a token, when you've got ridiculously high transaction gas fees, although they have come down recently, it just isn't worth it. Now, Ethereum as a platform protocol does have increasing competition. Binance Smart Chain, Cardano is going to be launching their starter, Polkadot, Tezos, and of course, Cosmos. Now, Cosmos has the IBC, Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, which will allow different blockchains to communicate with each other. And it also underpins the blockchain technology used by Sentinel. And Sentinel offer a decentralized VPN. I do 1 or 2 videos on Sentinel every month, pretty much. Here's another one because I'm going to be adding to the liquidity pool for Sentinel. I'm also going to be adding to the liquidity pool for Persistence.1, Xprt. Yep, that's right. I did an interview with Tushar Agarwal, the CEO of Xprt, a week or so ago. Please go and find that and find out what this coin offers. And of course, I did a video with Dan from Exidio, which is the foundation supporting Sentinel. So go and watch that. Sentinel, by the way, is a member of the Blockchain Privacy, Security and Adoption Alliance and is a founder member along with Pirate Chain, Turtle Network, and I think Etho Protocol. I think those are the 4 founder members. Now, the Osmosis DEX is brand new. It launched maybe a couple of weeks ago or something. I've done quite a few videos on it, and I'm going to continue doing videos on it. I like how good it looks. The GUI is fabulous. It's very, very fast, very, very smooth, with ridiculously low transaction fees. Now, the website to go to is osmosis.zone. Make sure it's spelled correctly, osmois.zone. Check the certificate. So I want to make sure the certificate's valid. And in addition, I use NordVPN because they have a feature that spots phishing websites. Because if I end up going to osmosis.zone spelled with 2 N's and I send my crypto there, then I'm going to lose my money. So make sure you're going to the right website. What I do is I enter the lab, and this is what shows up straight away. Osmo to Atom. Osmo is the governance token for the Osmosis deck. It's not available on any other exchanges, centralized or decentralized as far as I know. Atom is the coin of Cosmos, and Atom is incredibly liquid. There's like 100 million, billion, trillion exchanges that you can buy Atom from. So if you want, one way to get into this is to purchase Atom and then send it to your Kepler wallet. Now, I did a video about how to set up a Kepler wallet, so I recommend you go and watch that. It is a wallet that works inside your browser correctly, much the same way as MetaMask does. And then what I would do is I would connect the wallet to the Osmosis Zone. And how do I do that? Let me show you. So I've just disconnected, and you can see here there's nothing showing, and here it says Connect Wallet, and it's also here. I'm going to click on Connect Wallet, and then this shows up. I've already signed into my Kepler browser, so I'm going to approve the connection, and it's now connected to Osmo. And there you can see maximum that much Osmo and this much Atom. Now, if I want to make a purchase on the deck, say I want to purchase Xprt, which I do, first I need to add the assets onto the smart contract for the DEX. Now, before I add the assets, I'm going to decide which pool I'm going to be adding liquidity to. So click on pools, and it takes me here. These are the incentivized pools. So Atom and Osmo, 819.56%. The liquidity is 20.7 million. Ion and Osmo, 560%, 2.426. Now, I've got a little bit of Ion, so I'm going to add that anyway to the liquidity pool because I'm not staking it. I'm not getting anything from it. But if I add it to the liquidity pool, I will be earning this sort of APY. However, there is a risk with any liquidity pool, and that is of impermanent loss, which is, supposing I add a whole bunch of Osmo to this pool, but somebody comes along and sells loads of Osmo to buy up loads of Ion. Well, what would happen is that the value of the Osmo that I hold would have gone down. So if I've put in $1,000 worth of Osmo and some whale comes along and dumps a whole load of Osmo, then the value of my Osmo has gone down. Now, over time, I don't think impermanent loss is going to be an issue, especially because of the APY is so high, and I'm at the beginning of this project. And as more and more people come in and start using this and taking advantage of the arbitrage opportunity, then the risk of impermanent loss diminishes, especially if I don't take them out and I am interested in long-term returns. Now, these sorts of APYs aren't going to last forever. As more and more people start adding liquidity, they will go down gradually. Now, DVPN, 1,550.94, and the liquidity is 3.289 million. Now, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to buy 100 Xprt. I am going to buy more later on, which is about 8,500 CRO. And if you want to work out the pricing, you can do it like this. Click on trades, and that takes you to this, and then you can play around. So I put in Xprt, right? Yep. And if I want to put in CRO, put that there. I put in 100 Xprt. That's about 8,500 CRO. Now, as well as buying Xprt, I'm also going to need to buy some Osmo because the pool is Xprt Osmo. So I'm just going to put in the bits and pieces of CRO that are left over, which is about 28.7 thousand. Deposit, approve the transaction. Look how low the fees are. The high fee is still less than a penny. Transaction broadcasting, transaction successful. I can view the Explorer here. There you go. Now, it can take a little bit of time for the CRO to show up in the DEX. Okay, that's now arrived. There you can see my 28,794.873 CRO. Now, what I want to do is I want to convert half of that into Osmo. So how do I do that? I go to trade, select CRO here. Here we go. Select Osmo maximum. Well, I don't want to do that, but the maximum would give me 648 Osmo from 28.7 thousand CRO. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is 14,000. And why I'm going to do that is because on the pools, to add liquidity, say for DVPN and Osmo, I got to add a half in half. And the same with Xprt and Osmo. Now, there's also Atom and Xprt, but I'm going to be adding to this one. And that gives me the information on it. 14 days bonding will give me 1,732%, 7 days 1.64 thousand, a day 1.385 thousand. So I'm going to use half the CRO to purchase Osmo, and I'm going to use the other half of the CRO that's remaining to purchase XPRT. So you get 14,000 XPRT for 315.065 Osmo. Click on swap, approve the transaction, waiting for a transaction to be included in the block. And then while that's going on, I'm going to go and purchase some XPRT. So I've just opened another tab, XPRT. Let me see if I can do this from CRO. There's 28,794. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do 14,000, and that'll give me 165 XPRT. Now, my transaction is taking ages because of the incentivization, because this is new. People are rushing in. And even though the Cosmo blockchain is a whole lot faster, and this DEX is a whole lot faster than Ethereum-based blockchains and DEXs, well, it is still a blockchain. And there are limits and constraints. So I'm coming up against those now. Now, I did look at going from CRO to XPRT, except that liquidity pool doesn't have a lot of liquidity. So I could be waiting for a long, long time. Plus, the price may deviate quite a bit from the one that I've chosen. And that's what's known as slippage. So one way, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to convert the CRO to Atom and then Atom to XPRT. Now, if you go to the pools link, which I've done here, and you scroll down, you can see the liquidity, total value locked in each pool. So the most liquid one of all is Atom Osmo with 20.1 million locked in it. So the transactions there happen really quickly. Now this one here from Regen to Atom has only got $4,444 of value locked in that. So that one's not going to happen real fast. And you may have big variations, i.e. slippage in price. So what I want is I want to actually go from CRO to Atom because that has 2.5 million liquidity and CRO to Osmo has 0.9 million. So that's my bad because I should have checked this first. But then this is the value for you for subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell and watching these videos so you learn from the mistakes that I make and don't make them yourself. Then I want to look at the liquidity for XPRT. XPRT to Atom is 1,585 in pool 12. This one, pool 13, 6.8 million. So I want to go to that pool. And XPRT to Osmo is 3.8 million. Now I've just checked with the Telegram people on Osmo. They're really, really helpful. And what it is there's a fix that's going to be in place that's going to mean that there's going to be able to do more transactions much faster, much cheaper. And I'm just a few hours ahead of that fix being implemented. So hopefully by the time that you do this transaction, should you do this transaction or similar, after having done your own due diligence, everything will be smooth. But I do recommend you check out what's happening with the DEX by joining the Telegram group. Okay, that transaction happened. I can check here. Here's my Osmo, the additional Osmo, because I had about 100 odd already. Here you can see my CROs reduced. Now I'm going to show you how to add liquidity this way. Oh, no, I'm not, because I want some XPRT. So I'm going to purchase some Atom using my CRO and then use that to purchase XPRT. Now, I could do this. It might be easier, perhaps more convenient to do this by an exchange, because I know CRO, I could have converted to Atom inside my crypto.com app. Silly me. Select CRO, Atom, put in max. Let's leave a little bit behind swap. Approve the transaction. Transaction failed. Let's try again. Approve. That's now broadcasting, and we'll wait for that to go through. Now I refresh the page, and it looks like that transaction has gone through. Click on assets, and here I can see my Cosmos, and now I'm going to trade those Cosmos for XPRT. So go to trade. So I said Cosmos, Atom is the coin of the Cosmos blockchain. XPRT, going to do the lot, swap. Approve transaction, waiting for the transaction to be included in the block. Okay, that's gone through. Check assets. Here we can see 169.9 XPRT. And now I'm going to add liquidity to a pool. Click on pool. Let's have a look. And if I scroll down, I can see there's two pools, 6.854 Atom offering an APY of 935%. This one, pool 15, is offering an APY of 1,649% with a lower pool liquidity. So the APY is higher in order to draw people into this one. So I'm going to click on pool 15. And if I bond for 14 days, I'll be getting 1,649%. I think I'll choose this one. Now, there are risks. There may be errors in the smart contract. You could end up with a rug pull. I don't think it's going to happen with persistence because I think it's a kosher project, but no investment is ever guaranteed. So don't put in more than you're willing to lose. So if I scroll up the page, add, remove liquidity, click on add liquidity. I have 169 XPRT available. 169 XPRT is matched by 331 Osmo. So that's 50-50. So click on that, approve the transaction. There you go, transaction successful. And I can see it here, my amount 168.9 XPRT and 331.79 Osmo. And now I should just sit back and relax and then collect my LP tokens, which are the GAM, and that'll show up here how much I've earned over time. Now I'm going to be adding more liquidity to XPRT. I'm going to be buying more XPRT. All right, so that's that. I shall now sit back and relax. I'm going to be earning these GAM tokens. I hope you can see that. That's the liquidity pool coin. And then with the other CRO, I'm going to be purchasing more Dvpn. I'm going to be purchasing more Xprt, going to be adding that to the liquidity, and also the Dvpn, going to be adding some of that to the liquidity. I'm already staking quite a bit of Dvpn. Let me know what you think, comments, questions, put them in the description below. Have you used this DEX? And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.